Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 15 of the Battleship Brawl Season 5 tournament. This episode, we've got the Der Stein by Max the Flying Cat. Got an interesting design here. Let's go ahead and do that thing so we can have the barrels be the proper size and get an actual good look at the ship. Oh, and I changed some of my graphic settings around because people were saying that the video was too dark and they couldn't see details, so I brightened things up in the game itself. So things will be a bit shinier, as you can tell, and just brighter in general. Should make things a little bit easier to see. But anyway, so the Stein here has 4 dual-barreled secondaries and 2 triple-barrel primary guns, it looks like. I don't think these are actual guns, or are they? No, they're not, because that's not possible. That's not a firing piece. But yeah, I did notice this little bit of clipping right here, but given that that's not an actual weapon, it's not a big deal. They're probably going to rotate into a proper position once, things are set up. We got 2 funnels here. Oh, the exhaust is actually vented out through the funnels. That's cool. Got a nice shape to the hull. Got the propellers hidden away in here with a couple of rudders. We've got this superstructure here. You can actually walk around in a bit. There's a seat. There's a little deck out here. It's pretty cool looking. There's a couple little masts. Yeah, it's a pretty nice looking ship. Definitely different with like these things here. Adding a little bit of detail, keeping things from being bland and boring. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little ship. We'll have to see how it fights though, because that is just as important. And its opponent today is the Paladin Mark III by Aegis, which is a very sleek, sort of futuristic-looking battleship, but it is a very battleshipy battleship. So it's got quad-barreled guns for its main weapons. It's got 4 of those, and then a single dual-barreled secondary up here in the front. Oh, it actually looks like it has some more secondaries here on the sides. Some, what are they called? Sponson mounted. Sort of casemate, not really. Got this fin here, which is kind of silly. Some rudders, propellers underneath. Oh, some actually on shafts. That's cool. This is a nice looking ship. Like I said, it's very sleek and futuristic looking. Very smooth and curvy, for lack of a better word. Let's take a look at the superstructure here. Not really any walking around you can do. You just go down there and there's just guns, the secondary guns there. Those things look strange. But anyway, yeah, this is the Paladin Mark III by Aegis. We'll go ahead and get the camera back here into position. Then get the battle underway. Paladin's forward-mounted secondary gun firing first, but oh, I did it again. Okay, so here we go. So you really need to remember to go into that vanilla designer, otherwise, game crash. I usually remember it, but this is 2 days in a row that I forgot. Anyway, let's try this again. with fewer screw-ups from me. Those shells missing the Paladin. The Stein did take a little bit of damage. Looks like one of the secondaries may have... Actually, no, I'm not sure how the Stein took damage. It looks like all the Paladin shots missed. Ooh, Stein almost getting a gun penetrated there. Went right between those two turrets. Very close. Stein listing heavily already, though. Or is it Stein? I don't know. I'm just going to call it the Stein so I don't butcher it. Well, this thing turns, like, really leans into its turns. It's not great. You're angling your armor upward and making it a little bit easier to penetrate. Let's go check on the Paladin. Paladin at 96.5%. Stein at 94%, basically. Pretty even match so far. Big hole is blown in the deck of the Paladin there. But it doesn't look like anything important was hit. Got some barrel damage on this turret. Oh no. I thought those shells were going to hit that turret. I was like, really? Oh, well. The explosions managed to shave some barrels off there. Paladin has a lot more materials to repair with, or at least started with a lot more. But it is using them a bit more quickly than the Stein is. And they're at pretty much equal HP. Ooh, actually the Paladin just fell behind with that hit. That was a hefty, hefty blow. Right in there, disabled that main gun. Things are not looking very good for the Paladin right now. But it does seem to have pretty significant repairs, so it could recover. Come over here and check out the Stein, who's both of these guys seem to be trying to stay out at max range. And they've earned themselves some DQ time in the process. Stein taking a hit from an HE shell there. Stein at 92.4%, Paladin at 83.3%. Looks like the Paladin might be having some issues with a lack of local weapon controllers, because its shells are falling short. Oh, it has lost almost all of its guns. Just this damaged turret right here is the only thing left, it looks like. Stein has managed to get itself up to 33 seconds of disqualification time. At this rate, it could very well end up making itself get disqualified and despawned. Ooh, and that last turret, or no, that was the, I thought that was this turret getting popped off, but there was another that popped off the turret cap of this one. Stein, you're getting more DQ time. You're winning this fight. Don't lose it to DQ. Paladin's gained a significant amount as well. I'm not sure the Paladin has any... well, the weapons are functional, but I'm not sure if they'll actually be able to land because of the barrel damage. You see, they fell short. The Stein still has pretty much all of its weapons. Just some barrel damage on the guns. But it's also at 55 seconds of DQ time and rising. Stein, if you do that again, you are not going to have time to get back into the bounds. Well, I warned you. And with that, the Paladin has won the match. Just barely. Oh man, if it had taken just a little bit more damage, that would have been a draw. But anyways, it was 57.9%. I just didn't pause it in time. So yeah, looks like I forgot to remove one of the scores there. So yeah, that is 57.9 for the Paladin, 0 for the Stein, because it went and got itself DQ'd. Let's go ahead and get this restarted. We will get round 2 underway, and I hope that doesn't keep happening. It would be a shame to continuously lose because you skirt the edge of the battlefield just a little too closely. And there we go, round 2 underway. Those initial shots going off. Few of them landing on the Paladin there. May have hit a gun. No, landed right in between the guns. Oh, but the explosions blew in the back of the turret. Looks like the actual gun components of that turret survived, though. Oh, but this one didn't. Neither did the one back here. Or was there only... oh, no. That is the back one. This is the fourth one that I wasn't seeing. Paladin has lost its forward secondary, it seems. It's not aiming and firing. Large volley of shells popping off the rearmost turret of the Paladin. Paladin just not quite durable enough. Or armored enough, I guess I should say, to keep its guns alive. Let's go take a look at the Stein, see how it's doing. Oh, it's doing that heavy listing again, but so far hasn't really had any troubles with buoyancy or capsizing. It just tilts at a really high angle. Like, it would be impossible to actually function and work on a ship that's listing that much. Maybe not impossible, but it'd be very difficult. Oh, Stein seems to have gone dead in the water, though. Which, in this case, might actually be a good thing. Oh, its propellers are spinning. I don't know why it's not moving. Maybe it fixed whatever the issue was. But yeah, going dead in the water might actually be good for the Stein, because maybe it won't get DQ'd if it does that, because it has earned 22 seconds of DQ time again. Paladin is up to 17 and rising. And this is what happens when you try to fight right on the edge of the battlefield. Stein is slowly gaining HP because once again the Paladin is just, all of his shots are landing short once it takes barrel damage. Guns do not seem to have individual local weapon controllers. It looks like only this. Ooh, only these two front guns are functional. Oh, and the Paladin's gonna get this DQ'd this time because it has gone dead in the water and its recoil is pushing it away from the opponent. So it is gaining DQ time, and oh, there we go. The Paladin was disqualified this time. So we got 91.1 for the Stein and then 0 for the Paladin. Alright, let's get everything reset and get round 3 here underway. Yeah, so going dead in the water did not work to the Paladin's advantage. Stein taking an HE hit to its superstructure there. Lots of unimportant blocks getting blown off. I have a feeling we're going to be missing a turret when this smoke clears. Oh wow, no, that's... This game just loves proving me wrong, don't it? That gun totally fired. Somehow. Yeah, this gun just got disabled. That was a really nice shot in through that barbette. Let's go check on the Stein here, see how it's doing. Seems to be doing fine because the Paladin just really struggles to hit it after the first couple of minutes of battle. Once it takes some barrel damage, its guns just don't seem as effective. When they do land, they don't seem to do a whole lot of damage. Whereas the Stein's return fire puts on some serious hurt. Go check out the Paladin. I'm also noticing that neither of them have gotten any DQ time this round. I guess they both got disqualified once and were like, maybe we shouldn't do that. They're also sailing in the same direction this time instead of opposite, which probably has something to do with why they're not getting DQ time now. Paladin just very low on weaponry. It's lost about a little bit over half its firepower, I think. Now the Stein's weapons seem to be struggling to reach the Paladin. Both ships just repairing away. About to run out of materials. Oh, that shell bounced right on off. Yeah, both ships are now out of materials, so any damage that is done or has been done is permanent. Does look like the Stein has gone dead in the water again, though. Which would make it easier to hit if the Paladin's guns had individual local weapon controllers and the barrel damage didn't make so many of the shells just fall way short. And look at how short those shells are falling. They're not even getting close. Well, we might actually have a battle go to the 10-minute limit. Guess we will see. You never know. Wait, has the Paladin gone dead in the water too? Are they both just... Yep. Oh no, the Paladin's moving. It's just slowly doing a circle around the Stein. Those shells hit, but over-penetrated through the superstructure. They may have actually just gone through the superstructure without actually hitting anything, which is impressive. And really, this comes down to whether or not the Paladin gets despawned in the next 3.5 minutes or not, because I don't think the Paladin has any chance of doing the same to the Stein. Especially since it looks like it only has this rear gun available to it with two barrels. Everything else has been destroyed. Well, it might actually have 3. Yep. Oh, wait, it has all 4. Okay. Did not look like it had all 4. Oh, yeah, I guess they are all in there. 3 fall short, 1 goes long. Sounds about right. Wow, again. Because the Stein is rotating to keep its broadside angle. It's causing the one shell that's actually aimed properly to go long. Oh, there's a hit. The Paladin has just been... It's a wreck. It doesn't have any guns left or anything. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and just save us the 1.5 and call it here, because I think this round is worse than the best possible round of the Paladin and of Stein. Let's check. I'm gonna see 89.4, no change, and 63. Oh wait, nope, never mind. I have to keep going because the Paladin's first round, it only had 57.9% HP left. It could potentially do better than that here. Or it might not. It'll probably be close. So yeah, we'll just finish out this last minute or so of battle. It's going to be about a minute, one way or the other. Paladin basically fighting for like 2 points right now. I'll make that half a point. And it officially cannot do better than it already has. But I'll let the last 20 seconds go just to see, just to give Stein the satisfaction of possibly despawning its opponent, if it would actually land those shots that are point friggin' blank. Nope, doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Yep, that is the end of the match. 89.4% for the Stein and 57% even for the Paladin. So these will be the scores for this match. This one was a bit closer, just because we had two DQ despawns and then a match where both ships survived until the 10-minute mark. So yeah, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.